kids at a daycare after rising waters just surrounded their building. We sent ABC 15's Nick Saletti out there. And Nick, you know, what a scare for these families.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you send your kids to daycare and you think they're going to be safe, and then something like this happens, which is really out of everyone's hands. You can't control it. So one of those parents told us he was already at work this morning, but then he got a phone call from the Child Time Daycare Center in Chandler telling him he had to come pick up his son because staying at the daycare was just too dangerous. Let's go ahead and show you what I mean, guys. Water just got feet away from that facility. The entire streets in front of it were flooded. So much so we saw kids there swimming and boogie boarding. Firefighters escorted both the kids and parents out of this facility earlier this morning. It's right off Chandler Boulevard and Pennington Drive.
It's all flooded over there, man. It's crazy. They called me. I went to work. They called me and told me, you know, got to pick up your son because we're closing down the shop, the daycare service. And, you know, over there's all flooded and stuff like that. So we had to park here. And good thing we got the firefighters here to help us out, you know, bring my son over here.
And luckily, none of the kids that had to be rescued or any of the adults were injured. We did speak with the maintenance man who works at the shopping center, which is actually just right next door to where all of this happened. He's worked there for a number of years, and he said he had no idea how all of that water is going to drain out of that area. The culprit, I have to say, was a pond from a neighborhood that's right next door, maybe a block away. It's nearby. And you're going to see how people reacted and dealt with that ahead at 6:30.
Okay, and I think it's important to reiterate also, while it looks fun to play in the water, we got to be so careful if you're going to go out into that flood water because you don't know what's in there.
Exactly.
You don't know what the flood water's brought in.
Be like. Exactly. So we don't endorse that, but of course we have to show you how people are reacting to it.
Oh, absolutely.
But just be safe. Don't go in unless you really have to.
Yeah, and we're so happy to hear that the kindergartners, the preschoolers were okay today.
It is. It's a miracle.
Yeah, Nick, thank you.